Media is critical for a well-functioning democracy. Nobel laureate Amartya Sen makes the point that democracy is the best system to avoid famines in great part because of its ability to use a free press. And that the Indian experience since independence confirms this. In our research, we find that the number of conflicts occurring in rural areas is more than 2/3 of those conflicts occurring in urban areas. When we look at the location of conflicts reported by the media, we see the opposite view. While 70% of land conflicts involving communities occur in rural areas, 67% of conflicts tracked by the media occur in urban areas. Location of the conflict, the parties involved, and the severity of the conflict drive the frequency of coverage. Not only does the media cover more urban than rural conflicts, but each urban conflict is also covered more deeply. That is, there are many more reports on each urban conflict. This is despite the fact that rural conflicts impact a larger number of people. We found that the 4 rural conflicts in our list of 7 case studies were about 15 to 20 times as large as the 3 urban conflicts in terms of the number of people affected. And yet the rural conflicts received about 20% less coverage than the latter. Further, conflicts involving known entities, persons, corporations, etc., are covered more, irrespective of their role in the conflict. The reporting seems to be driven by a known name, irrespective of the scale, severity, or most interestingly, the role of that well-known person in the conflict. The third critical driver of coverage is the severity of the conflict. Events that are more violent and are larger in scale, such as mass protests, tend to be covered more. We argue that English media reporting is driven by reader interest. Since the bulk of the readership of the English language media is centered in and around urban areas, covering issues occurring in close proximity to the reader's surroundings is of more importance than conflicts that may be much bigger in scale, but unfolding in a distant, rural setting. Read our paper on what drives media reporting.